going on? So, all right. Originally, I was going to post something that I decided, no, let me do the video. It's going to be so much easier. And what was on my mind, it was on my mind last night. It was still on my mind this morning. And it's been on my mind actually for the last couple of days. It has to do with engagement. I don't mean the married kind or yeah, it'd be this finger. I don't mean the married kind of engagement. I'm talking about how we interact, how we connect to each person. And I started thinking about how I interact with other people, how I connect with other people. And then I started thinking about how other people interact and connect with me. Case in point, yesterday, I posted up a message on Facebook that was about my podcast, the Live Life Loudly podcast. And I asked how many people are listening to the podcast, and if there was one topic that you would like to see explored more or what have you, what would that be? And I got one response. One interaction from it. Okay, that's fine. The only reason why I even bring this up is because I can go through my newsfeed in Facebook and I can see people that are posting up pictures of cats. I can see people that are posting up these memes about if you put water in your gasoline, it'll make it run cooler in the summer, blah, 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 which if anybody has a little bit of sense, then they're going to know that's not a good thing to do. That's actually going to create a problem. But it became this thing to sit there and give people horrible advice, and then people think it's funny whenever you get some kid who doesn't know any better who does it and fucks up his car. And then it's, you paid attention to that, you're an idiot. And at the same time, you don't realize that at some point you were that idiot kid too, who may not have known better, who may have trusted that somebody was going to give you good advice. And instead now you've got a blown up engine and there's nothing you can do. You know, so that's why it pisses me off whenever I see these memes and stuff like that. But now I'm getting off on a whole other thing. But it amazes me when I go through my feed and I can see people who are engaging and interacting on different things that don't hold a ton of value. And that's not to say that every person's posts are like that, because I have a lot of friends that I connect with that when they post something up, they get a lot of engagement. They get a lot of people that are offering, you know, insight. They're asking questions. They're offering answers. And I think that's absolutely amazing. And the one thing that I've noticed is that there's a lot of times that I'm doing these things where I'm asking a question and I'm looking for that engagement. I'm looking for that connection from people. I'm truly wanting to get an insight. And instead, crickets. Absolute and total crickets. It starts to make me think. It starts to make me think about the priorities that I have and about the friendships that I have and the connections that I currently have. And that's not to say that I don't want to be friends with people. What that tells me, though, is that there are people that some are there purely for the entertainment value. And I'm going to be the first to say I post up silly and stupid stuff, you know, from time to time. Highly inappropriate Jason stuff, which is sometimes kind of funny. You know, video links and things like that. Whole other story. I get more engagement from those things than I get from any of the serious things that I'm asking about. And the reason I'm asking these questions has to do with I'm trying to grow. I want to help other people grow. I want to help other people be successful. I want to help other people succeed just like I want to succeed. And I've got it seems like a much smaller group that's actually engaged in that and truly looking to do that same thing. So it's making me question a lot of things. I got a lot of decisions to make here, folks. I've got a lot of decisions to make real soon. because it's surprising that I can have 600 people on my feed. I can ask a serious question because I'm trying to improve my podcast, or I'm trying to improve myself, and I get one response. Okay? Think about that. That response ratio, unacceptable. It's sad. It's actually super sad, you know. But if I posted up something with the freaking cat on it, I'd get 25 ohs and hearts and blah blah blah. What? Isn't that how it goes? The heart thing. Anyway, so here's your food for thought. How do you engage in your social media? Facebook specifically, because that is the big one right now. How is it that you are engaging with people? Are you simply liking something up, or are you sitting there and actually offering something of substance? Or are you simply reading it and existing, and that's it? Just something to think about, guys. And I'm sorry if it comes across like I'm just in a pissy mood and I'm being an asshole about things, but I realize that in order for me to get where I want to go, I have to expect more from myself, and I have to expect more from the people around me. Simple as that. I'm going to a higher level. There's no question about it. I'm going to a higher level. And I'd love to have everybody there with me. So that's my goal, is to try to help everybody get there with me. You guys have a great day, rest of your day, great rest of your week. Live life loudly, be good to yourself, be good to others. Bye.